I'm back one more time. You know who I am. I am him out of South Carolina, Columbia to be exact. My moniker is Drummer 1980. I hope y'all having a good day today out there. And if that's not the case, ask yourself why, because remember something. Happiness is an inside job. Did you hear what I just said? Happiness is an inside job, and it will always be an internal affair. Well, guys, we about to dig in with my man TBA. You know who he is. But before we get to TBA, which is the meat and potatoes, let me show y'all something right quick. Let's do a little bit of house cleaning, because I got a different format, because I think that y'all need to see certain things, because I want to put as many eyes on it as possible. All right?
Okay, good afternoon. Tell me your name, please.
Hi, Judge. My name is Amara Leah Bryan.
Okay, hi. You're here for initial appearance. You had a failure to appear for a petty theft. Your bond is currently set at $500.
There was an offer made to Ms. Bryan of an adjudication credit cost investigation to OPD in the amount of $339.70, and there's a no return to target at 4650 Millennia Plaza Way.
She would like to accept the state's offer and enter a plea of no contest.
Okay, Ms. Bryan, did she swear in already? Can you raise?
Solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're going to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes. Oh, yes, Judge.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. So, ma'am, I've been handed a plea form with your name on it. Is this your signature at the bottom?
Yes, it is. I signed it just now.
Okay, did anyone force, threaten, or coerce you into signing the plea form?
No.
Okay, and so you understand by signing this, you'd be giving up your right to go to trial and to contest the charges in this case?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And I have to tell you, if you're not a U.S. citizen, you could be deported based upon this plea. I tell everybody that. Are you aware of that?
Oh, but I am.
That's great.
Oh, yes.
Okay. And you're thinking clearly today? You understand what we're doing here?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Great. I'll find that you are alert and intelligent and represented by counsel. I'll accept your plea of no contest to the charge of petty theft. I'll sentence you to credit for time served. You have 1 day.
It's 50.
I'm sorry, 50. You have 50 days time served. I'll adjudicate you guilty. You'll also have to pay a cost of investigation of $339.70 to Orlando Police Department. You're not to return to the target at 4650 Millennia Plaza Way. Okay. You have 30 days to appeal the judgment and sentence in this case. The appeal must be in writing. You have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford one will be appointed for you.
And Your Honor, in her case, I would just ask that her court costs be reduced to a civil judgment.
Okay. I'll reduce your court costs and fines to a civil judgment. Okay.
Okay.
339.70. And shall be released as discharged.
Really? This is the system that you live in, guys. I wanted y'all to see it. Tell me what y'all first thoughts are. Do this woman look like a competent person to you? Let's be honest. Do this woman seem like she's all there? This woman have the mind of a 6-year-old, seem like. You can tell by her mannerisms, her voice inflections, her body language. Look at how she responded. Did she do something wrong? Yes. But I doubt that she's competent, if you will. But yet you have the CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch. He's not competent to stand trial after he done molested people and sexually assaulted all these people. But he ain't competent, but she is though. Whenever you start understanding what type of people you're dealing with, then you understand how to move amongst vampires. monsters, werewolves, animals, beasts. They don't have no regard for anything concerning you. You seen it, right? Not my words. Don't put me in the middle of it. I'm just a messenger. I'm just showing you the outcome. And this is in Florida, Ron DeSantis state. And we all know how he feel. And his wife, we know how they feel. These are elected officials, judges, prosecutors, lawyers. They can clearly see that this woman is not competent. Everybody see this. But yet, she served 50 days in jail. Understand something. This is why I'm so hard on this system. It's not about individuals. It's a system. It's a joint venture. It's in place. It's a nasty, evil apparatus that operates across the whole entire globe. It's a network. A lot of moving parts going on. And it's so giganto until you like, no, it can't be. No, yes, it can be. Yes. You see it. This girl having childlike banters. And she stand up in court. And you have these white mass shooters go out there and just murk 50 people. And, well, he's not mentally competent to stand trial. Did y'all see that? I'm not going to say nothing else. Make your own conclusion. Draw your own conclusion. Let's jump to TBA. Let's go.
All right, there you go, Patricia. Don't worry. Nobody sees you except me. I just want to make sure there's no trolling issues. Make sure you unmute yourself, ma'am, and point your thing down some. Don't worry. Nobody sees you. It's just me. It's just you and me. Try to unmute yourself, ma'am. Oh, y'all, somebody's grandma's on here with a bonnet. This newfangled technology has her. This new technology has her astounded. She's not quite sure what to do with it. See, baby Patricia, what you gonna do in the Aston Martin? Yeah, we ain't being mean-spirited, Patricia. I'm just saying, baby, it's just... If she can't work the Zoom, what was she going to do with a Bentley anyways? Let this 28-year-old chick get on over here and do something, baby. You've had an iPhone for a decade here. You're not sure which end to use to get yourself on Zoom. Unmute yourself, ma'am. Y'all, she's sitting here looking at me. Unmute yourself. Nobody hears you. Okay, if you have earphones or something, try taking them out. She doesn't know what input to use on the phone or anything. She's trying to cycle through the inputs. Input? What is input? I ain't putting nothing in this. Why is he bothering me about the input? What is the input? I ain't putting in nothing. You want me to put in? She's just furiously tapping something on the screen, y'all, just over and over again. She's just tapping and tapping. It's just tap, tap. I guarantee if she does get the microphone going, she's going to have YouTube playing in the background. I guarantee you she's going to have YouTube playing in the background, too. As soon as it comes on, you're going to hear my voice, not even hers. So you just know that's going to happen. Man, Patricia, don't you wish you had kept the man around? And still with it. Hey, Patricia, baby, don't you wish you kept a man around now? So he can go ahead and get that straightened out for you. See, if you had kept Willie James around, Willie James could have fixed this. Yeah, baby, that's where you messed wrong at. See, if you hadn't gave Willie James such a damn tough time, he'd be there with you right now to get that iPhone sorted out for you. But as it stands, you got to get in where you fit in. So Willie James can't help you. That's right. And not here, no grandkids, no nothing. No grand. Y'all know Willie James pull up in that 79 Fleetwood Brougham. Y'all know he step out, slam that door. What the hell going on with you? Never woman, what you doing in there? Open this door. Hey, I mean, standing out here. Time valuable. Oh, Willie James, listen. Open the damn door. Y'all know them old niggas, they all got boots, they all got gaiters. Y'all know them. They all got their damn gaiters on. Look at this damn thing right here. I bought you this damn phone. Woman, don't you see these 3 buttons over here at the top? You know, I mean, nothing about this. Your old ass, all you do is go on Instagram and YouTube all day. You got me getting up in the middle of the night to come fix this for you. So y'all know how that goes. Y'all know how it goes. Oh, she trying to get back in again, y'all. She trying to get in where she fit in. I'm wondering, did Willie James come by and get that straight? Did she call Willie James to get him straightened out for her? Willie might have gotten it straightened out. I don't know. Unmute yourself, Patricia. Oh, we're going to be here all night with her trying to figure out how to unmute. She probably restarted her phone or something here. Oh, she finally got it. Willie James got you straightened out, Patricia?
Okay, am I unmuted?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, but turn off your YouTube, ma'am. Turn off YouTube. We can hear me.
Okay, I can hear you.
Okay, I want to make sure YouTube ain't on.
It's not on. I'm just watching the screen. It's not on.
I'm very glad to hear that. Now, Patricia, hold your phone back, son, baby. Don't do that. All I see is the ceiling there. You don't worry. The internet does not see you. I'm the only person who does. Just make sure we don't have any.
I'm getting ready for bed.
That's obviously you are. Obviously, it looks like a silk bonnet you got on there too.
Yes.
That nylon bonnet. She spent top dollar for it, y'all.
Yes.
She spent top dollar for. Oh, she got sparkly white teeth too. Look at her. What she say? I'm old enough now to get the orthodontists together.
Yeah.
You see how the conversation getting ready to go, right? She couldn't even get the phone together. I mean, I do understand that people are challenged whenever it comes to this new technology, but this is not nothing complicated per se. I mean, it's just a matter of clicking a button, basically, right? But the conversation is getting ready to take a nasty turn. But I just played all of that because I wanted y'all to see how everything transitioned from point A to point Z. Now, you finna get what's between there, okay? Let's go.
I'm counting that top row. I count 20 teeth on that top row, baby. So it's just, I don't know where you got those. That's like 20 teeth on just the top row. So she got about 40 teeth in there right now.
I take good care of them.
All right, ma'am. Dr. Scholes take good care of them. But go ahead. What's on your mind?
The thing about it is, I'm trying to tell you, I love your political commentary, everything that you do. But when you start talking about women, what is up with that? Especially tonight, you want to throw away all women.
I didn't say that. Don't put that on me. I didn't say that.
No, but the direction that it's going, and then the girl that was on there before, she obviously sounds black, and you know as well as I do, you black and you over 30, they ain't gonna even want you. So, honey, I hope she's listening. They ain't gonna want you either.
Okay, so Patricia, how old are you?
I am 45 years old.
Oh, baby, you done lived a rough life at 45 now. Listen, a whole lot done happened.
Well, I can tell you I've lived a rough life, but my bank account shows for it. But anyway,
man, what does your bank account matter to a man?
These days, it does.
Okay, tell me the type of man whose priority is your bank account. What kind of man is that?
I don't really know.
Okay, is that the kind of man you want to be with?
I'm not even looking. So
okay, there's the point. Okay, there's the point. So for the females tonight's program is for the females who want companionship and don't want to be alone. But you're okay being alone because you're out the game.
No, that's because I choose to be. But the thing about it is,
no, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Like I said, because I travel, I do what I want, I come and go as I please.
You travel with who?
I travel with. I have friends. I have family.
A bunch of other old dried out ovarians.
No,
Yes.
whatever. But I base my life on my happiness. I'm not trying to make nobody else happy.
You've never, man. There's a vacation is a waste if you don't have a man.
Oh, believe me, when I go on the real vacations that I want to go on, I have somebody. But the thing about it is, I don't like another woman. Whatever, you can think whatever you want because you don't know me. But
there is so much to unpack in this conversation already, and the conversation haven't really got into the crux and the depths as of yet. Oh, there is more, and it's gonna get heated. If you notice something, this caller here make the same mistake as a lot of women that I see. They always want to throw up their salary or how much money they're making. Like that's supposed to be something that's grandiose. It's grandiose to you, but like how Jason said, are you looking for a man that's actually looking at your bank account? Now, granted, now you ain't gonna be no bum, but I'm just saying, raising your money, that don't have anything to do with your desirability unless he's some type of mush mouth that's not doing nothing for himself. And then he might look to you as a financial crook. Notice something that she says that she's not looking for anybody. So this is the danger. Women like her will poison the minds of the younger generation coming up with her bitterness. If it didn't work for her, the best thing that she should do is keep her mouth closed, or either beyond that, she can tell them the pitfalls maybe that happened in her life or something that she did wrong. But what she gonna do is blame everybody else because you notice she said something that was vital. And most people, it went over their head. She says, I can go and do what I want to do. And that's the problem. The decision making. A lot of women decision making is terrible with a capital T. That's what lead them to have babies out of wedlock. And then they get mad at the man. You know the dude wasn't no good, right? Did you not see he didn't have a job? Did you not see that he had multiple baby mamas? Did you not see that he was a player? Oh, so some type of way he bamboozled you to just lay down with him, huh? Your decision. I don't make concessions for bad people doing bad things, whether men or women. That's why I say he was no good, if you notice that. And you notice that. Instead of you going to get the dude that work at UPS, no, he don't make enough. But you gonna go get a dude over here that's not about nothing but clubbing. Make it make sense, guys. You need to talk to somebody with some sense. And not only talk to them, but listen at the wisdom. They can bestow wisdom upon you, but a lot of people don't want to listen. They want to do it their way, even though you can clearly see you're losing. You still want to beat that drum. You still want to march to that tune. Well, keep on marching to it. Then you go end up old and alone. But let's get back to it, guys.
the thing about it is, I don't like another woman, especially a black woman, with this ages and stuff, because you know as well as I do, all of this stuff that you're talking about, that's white men's money that you're talking about, that these women trying to get. That's white men's money, and you know black men don't have that kind of money like that.
Okay, then what? Okay, ma'am, Brittany Renner, PJ Washington, he's been through 2 or 3 of them now. So obviously black men do have that.
The average black women that's walking around the day that they have to get up and go to work until 9 to 5 every day. That's the kind of women I'm talking about. And the way that you talk, I mean,
ma'am, does the average black woman qualify for a man who makes $500,000 or more?
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Ma'am, I asked a question.
What?
I asked a question.
But
you said the average person. Okay, Patricia, calm down, ma'am. You're very triggered. Calm yourself. You are the one who invoked the average black man. I'm very glad that you did that. Now that you've done that, does the average black female qualify for a man above that level anyway?
But see, that's
Okay,
my
Patricia,
thing.
last time, you're the one who said black men don't make that kind of money. Does the average black female does the average black female qualify for one of those men in the first place?
Well, yeah, a whole lot of them do. A whole
lot of black females qualify for a man who makes $500,000 a year or more.
No, that's not what I'm
Okay, thank you.
That's not my point.
No, that's okay. That's the only thing that matters. If you're going to say black men don't make that kind of money, it doesn't matter if the females, ma'am,
I said the average
Patricia, I want you to think about something for a few moments. Do you see how loud and nasty and boorish you are?
Well, you know what? I'm not like that. Just like I said,
yes, you are.
Like
yes, you
I'm
are.
not like that.
Patricia, there's nothing. There is nothing soft or feminine or nice or demure about you. There's not a single thing about you that isn't. You are hella masculine.
You don't know me.
Yes, I do. I'm meeting you right now, and I'm meeting a very masculine, hard-edged, roughneck female.
But you see, but just the things that you're saying.
No, what you're doing. I don't have to say anything. People can hear you.
It's the problem.
People can hear you.
You cannot understand that I'm triggered by what you're saying.
Okay, soft feminine females don't get triggered. Apparently, you didn't know that.
Well,
Lord have mercy. No, the average female, period, don't qualify for a man that make that kind of money. That guy have the pick of the litter, so to speak. He have his choices. And at that point, a lot of women don't like men like that either. Let's talk about it. A lot of women don't like that because he have multiple choices. I'm talking about a whole plethora, a whole deluge. He flooded with women. And a lot of women have resentment for guys like that. But they can feel how they want to feel. No, the average woman, black woman, white woman, none of them don't qualify for a guy that make that type of money. There's a small percentage. Because guys have preferences too, and a lot of people have a problem with guys having preferences. Women have preferences, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm fair across the board. A woman can say, I want a guy that's 6'5". Okay, go ahead. Simply what you're doing is putting limitations on your options. That's all you're doing. But if that's what you like to do, hey, I don't say nothing. Just go have at it. Attaboy, go ahead. Do your thing. A man is not going to reject a woman because she's short. If she's bad, she's bad. Huh? Now, a man might reject a woman if she's out of rhyme. Huh? God almighty, did you hear me? If she's out of sync and she look like the Michelin man or something, yeah, I ain't want that. Now, you can't represent me like that. Because I'm one of them. I'm not the average guy either. But, whenever that we step out in public and I jump out my car or something, my truck or just whatever, and here come you wobbling out the street. No, that won't work with me. That there is not congruent with my lifestyle. No. Oh, you need to go ahead and get with somebody that's on your level, so to speak. Nah. If you loudmouth in your Borscht, Exhibit A that you're listening to, that don't work with me. I don't want no woman like that, and I'm not gonna have one like that. If you're milder like that, all that, man, life is already tough enough dealing with white supremacy every day on your job and out there in the public for life already tough, and then you got to come home to that. And she Claire, I'm not like this in real life. Well, you get on the internet and this is how you portray yourself, huh? I don't know about y'all, but that make perfect sense.
Like I said,
soft feminine females don't get triggered. You didn't know that.
Female that I want to be. I'm the kind of female that I want to be.
Yes, but the problem is most females don't want to be like you.
Well, I don't want to be like most females because I want to be me. That's the
reason why you're upset.
That's the problem right there. You want to lump you got these categories. That's the thing that I'm saying.
Living life your way got you into the masculine, belligerent female you are right now.
Okay.
Doing it your way. Look how you turned out doing it your way.
Yep. Right.
You don't know how I turned out.
I'm hearing you right now. You're hella masculine. You're hella combative. You're hella unpleasant. You're not even soft and pleasant to talk to. Even if you disagree, you should be soft and pleasant to talk to disagree about. You're a bulldog, and no offense, who looks like a bulldog who's lived a very rough life. And what I'm saying is your attitude and behavior, this is how you ended up there.
Well, you sound gay and you sound bitter against women. So whatever you think I look like, you sound.
How does gay sound?
That's what I've noticed.
How does gay sound?
That's what I've noticed, because all the psychologists.
How does gay sound, Patricia?
Men who have so many.
How does gay sound, Patricia?
It sounds like you.
Okay. Why don't you get on camera so folks can see the type of caliber of female who wants to suggest somebody's gay and whether or not you're actually qualified to do it?
When all else fails, what's the old go-to family? He's gay. I remember this vividly. Let me get into story time right quick, briefly, okay? I was dealing with this certain female that she have remained nameless. And, we talked in the beginning. It was never like in a relationship type thing. It was just physical, all right? This was back in the day, prior to my sweetheart around there, all right? And we had an understanding that, everything was just physical, because I knew that I couldn't be with this girl for long term and nothing like that. And I let her know up front, this is just, physical. And she agreed. So that rocked around and we had our little rendezvous and whatnot. And I told this story before. I knew this girl was crazy. Let me tell you what she did. One night she called me. She bought a room and all that, and all that. All right, okay. Called me over. Had my little liquor and beer ready in the room and everything. When I got there, I knocked on the door. When I knocked on the door and she opened the door, this girl came to the door with a devil suit on. Y'all about to think I'm lying. Boy, I got some stories to tell y'all, but I can't tell it all now because, I got to keep my image polished. But this girl came to the door with a devil suit. I'm talking about a red devil suit with a little horns on it and a tail. Tight, I should have knew then. Something wrong with this fool. No. Now, she was wild. And she wasn't she-devil. Yes, she was. So, as time progressed on, I got to the point I was like, you know what? I need to cut this off. So, what I did, I kind of started getting busy. I was unavailable. And the more that I did that, the more that she was trying to draw nigh, try to get close to me. And she just outright said one day, I know that we said it, we wasn't going to do it, but my feelings involved now. You was doing me all kind of ways, and now I'm stuck on you. I'm sprung on you. I said, well, but now we talked about, no, I don't care about that. My feelings involved. And then she started naming and calling me all kind of stuff. I hung up the phone. When I tell you this girl called me within the span of probably 2 weeks, this girl probably called me 1,000 times, and I wouldn't pick up the phone. It was to the point where I was going to change my number. Family, I seen her uncle. I'm pretty close with her uncle because we ride Harleys together. And he said, whatever you did to her, he said, tell me, for I can actually do my wife like that. And he said, that girl is obsessed with you. She crazy about you. Pick up the phone. I need to talk to you. Beep. You gay. You a homosexual. You love me. That's the first thing. Then she'll call back again. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that, but I want to talk to you. She'll call back again. You sorry. Oh, you niggas, y'all sorry. Then she'll call back again. Oh, God, I don't know what's getting into me. This girl was like that, like bipolar. Yeah. But my whole point is, the first thing that they want to run to, because they think that is some type of insult onto your manhood. No. If I'm not gay, I'm not gay. If a man gay, let him be gay over there. All right? Do what you do. All right? Ride a bicycle with no seat, that's your business. But when it comes to me, I like females, okay? So women like this, they always try to run amok and do a frontal assault on your manhood. But if a man is manly, that's just water on a duck bag. And you heard that's what she tried to do, right? She said that she was 45, but y'all finna see. I don't know about that 45 thing, family.
But see, the thing about it is,
why don't you point your camera down so folks can see the caliber of female who thinks she wants to call folk gay?
But you see what you're doing? You see what you're doing?
Yes, I'm saying that since you want to call people gay, why don't you let folks see who it is so that you can show them what gay is?
Gay because you hate women. Every time you talk about
so is that supposed to be the killing?
Black women.
Is that supposed to be the master stroke there? Is you're name calling? You're gay.
When it's black women, yeah, because you have such a venom towards women. So that's what all the psychologists say. When you have so much venom and hate and vitriol.
Okay, so I'm giving mathematics, and you think it's venom because I'm giving math.
The statistics are right there. You sound gay because you sound like you hate women, you hate older women, and then another thing too, you don't sound like you're that young. So I mean, and then once you reach a certain age, 50 and over, because I think you said you're like 50 years old. I bet you have.
Okay, you all can take a look at your screens and see for yourself the caliber of individual who wants to lecture all of us. She thinks she's going to tell folks who's gay. I mean, she looks real hermaphroditish. You look real hermaphroditish, Patricia. But I'll let it be there.
And you sound real gay.
Coming from a female, like you who barely qualifies.
And you sound real gay, Jason. You sound real gay.
If that's the best you can do, that's why you are elderly and your face looks like a sack of potatoes and you're alone tonight. There's a reason for that.
But
let me point out another thing. Do y'all notice? A man have no opinion on anything. He should just be quiet and just go along. But women can say, you short, you broke, you ain't up to par, you ain't up to standard, you ain't tall enough, you bald-headed, you wide nose, you work at McDonald's. They can say anything they want, but the minute you say, you know what, I want a younger woman or something because I just don't want to deal with all of the back. Oh, you gay, you hate women. You see how that works? This is 2025. The double standards and the shame of the men, that's out the window. We far and beyond that. Them shaming tactics don't work, man. Who you think you're playing with? If you want to play with somebody, go to Disney World. Go to Carowinds. Go to Six Flags. Go to Busch Gardens away. You think you gonna run roughshod on men and men just go sit back? That's why women having nervous breakdowns, because they are out of order. They think that challenging men is something to hang your hat on. That's crazy. And these women will poison these little young girls, and these girls will come up just like this, and they go suffer the same fate as her.
You don't know that. You don't know that just because I'm here talking to you alone. You don't know if I'm alone.
Ma'am, you are very alone.
That's the kind of psychology.
There's no man who's about anything who would put up with you for 5 minutes. There's a broke fella from the rehab.
You don't know that.
There's a dude at the homeless shelter who'll give you the time of day. There ain't nobody who's gonna fool with you, baby.
Whatever, Jason. And then the women that's on the corner.
You all take a look at your screens and you tell me if that's a face that has prime options. You tell me if the face on that screen, you tell me what kind of options the face on that screen got. She looks like one of the damn goons from Popeye. So she's trying to tell y'all she got options and that she's not alone tonight. If she's not alone tonight, that means that the guard on duty is making rounds, is what that means.
You said.
Oh yeah, she says she's 40. I told y'all she says she's 45. It's been a rough ass 45 years with them crayon eyebrows.
Whatever, Jason, because you're gay. So I already know you're gay. So okay, you're gay. You're gay. You're gay. You're gay.
Man, that's the best. That's the best she's got. That's what she say. This one, when the women get old, and by the way, she's not 45. This heifer is every bit of 55.
You're gay.
You all can take a look at her. Does that look like a 45-year-old, or does that look like a 55 or 65-year-old?
Family, now this is why I do certain stuff. I'm very methodic in my approach to life. And I'm going to show you an example. This is why I played the beginning. Y'all see how much trouble and how much turmoil she was dealing with technology? And she 45. She came up in the technological age. So logic tell me she's older than that. Simply because she didn't even know how to work a phone. We came up in the technological age. The last part of the 90s to 2000s. If she 45, she was 25 in 2005 when the smartphones and all that started coming out. And all that, come on now, really? People are lying. And that's why I played that in the beginning, all right?
Now, why don't you tell people your real age?
And you're gay.
Why are you ashamed? Tell folk your real age.
And you're gay.
Tell them your real age.
And you're gay. And you're gay.
By the way, she's got one of these foreign last names too, by the way. She's got one of these foreign last names. So her last name Manuel. So I don't know. She's somebody's used up Dominicana. Somebody's Dominicana grandmama is up here. By the way, I muted her. So, it's going to take her like 3 days to figure out how to unmute herself again. It'll take her 3 days to do that. So it's just going to be bad in the meantime. But yeah, somebody's granny sat up here and somebody's Dominican grandmama is up here. She's mad as hell. She don't know what to do. It's just a bad look all the way around. And yeah, she's very unhappy about just her whole situation. So she's calling me up because things just didn't work out right. So she's calling me up. Baby, you too dumb to figure this out. You worrying about who's gay. You're too stupid to figure this out. Looking like one-man gang miss. Let me put this on up here and stuff so y'all can see. It's just like, okay. Now, remember, we don't accept trolling. But by the way, baby, you worrying about who's G-A-Y. You need to go get yourself a G-E-D.
Deal with it, nigga.
You need to be worried about that. She's worried about who's G-A-Y. You worry about a G-E-D. That's what you worry about. Your illiterate ass can't figure out how to work a Zoom. You had it before that. I told y'all, all I got to do is mute her once. She's never going to figure this out. That's just never going to happen. That's just never going to happen. So we got somebody's 60-something-year-old grandma up here talking about she's 45. She told that lie. I said, y'all, if you think this is 45, does this look like 45 to y'all? Hell no.
Guys, that's pretty much the extent of the conversation. Family, go check out the whole video in its entirety. It's called Media Precious Men to Take All the Old Women. That is Media Precious Men to Take All the Old Women. That's on his business page, okay? Go check that out and go support the good brother because he's doing phenomenal work on that side over there. But as y'all can see, the venom, men are not allowed to have no type of preferences, no opinion, no thoughts, no nothing. Just be quiet and just pay bills and just shut up. Nah, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. And family, women, let me talk to y'all for about 30 seconds. This is the same cup that you will partake in if you keep the same devilish mindset that you see running across social media so rampant, all this twerking, all this loud, boorish behavior, being uncouth, just unwilling to just work with a man. It's always your way. No, you ain't having your way with me. I'm telling you that right now. That's out the window for real. It ain't no such thing as no happy wife and no happy life with me. Because your wife could be a fool. And you're not going to run me into the ground. The man sits as the leader. Yes, I said it. I'm a Bible guy. The man sits as the leader. The women co-pilots. Okay? I'm the pilot. She co-pilots. If I say let's go left, we going left. Because I can see down the road further than you can. The head sets up higher so they can see further. You understand? It's not to demean, to degrade you, to walk over you, to treat you like you less. No, it's not about that. My wife made a statement one time, and I would never forget it. She said, I don't know what these crazy women be talking about. I love being married because it takes a lot of stress off of me, for one. And then I have a proven track record as well. My beacon score is out of this world. TransUnion Equifax. You heard me? Experian. My beacon score shooting at 800 above. You understand? So I have a proven track record of getting business done when it's time for it. If you have a man or you're dealing with a man that you don't want him to be your leader, leave him alone then. Why you with him? Leave him alone. Because anything outside of that, you are out of order. And with that being said, I have to go, guys. But until next time, peace. And remember, there is more.